This is the new Tata Curvv, a coupe SUV that aims to blend performance, style, and practicality. But does it deliver on all fronts? Well, we're about to find out. But before we go ahead, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. Now let's start with the design first. Now these connected DRLs and these sharp lines, they give it a very premium but aggressive look. Now talking about the sides, the massive 18-inch wheels and the muscular stance gives it very strong road presence. And these flush fitting door handles, very futuristic. Now talking about the rear, you get these nice connected tail lamps at the rear too. And of course you have the sloping roofline because it's a coupe SUV. Overall, I think the Curvv is a nice blend of sporty and muscular. But maybe, just maybe, it might be a little too much for most people who prefer old school styling on their SUVs. But what do you prefer? Sleek and muscular or old school boxy? Do let us know in the comments below. As soon as you step inside, you're welcomed by a cabin that's modern and well put together. You get this nice multi-layer dashboard, soft touch materials and the ambient lighting, which gives it a very modern and premium feel. We especially like this burgundy shade, which gives it a very classy interior look. Now the overall quality is pretty good, but it's inconsistent in some areas. As you can see, a certain gap here in the center console. Also the plastics near the power button window switches and the rear view mirror switches could be better. It doesn't really gel with the overall build quality. Now talking about the features, you get a 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment system which works brilliantly. You get very nice graphics, it's sharp, it's intuitive and very easy to use. It's also linked to one of the best music systems that you can find in this category of SUVs, a JBL system that sounds fantastic. Now talking about the instrument cluster, again very sharp graphics, it gives you all the information that you need, but we find it a touch too small. In certain light, I think it's a little difficult to read because it's too small, but apart from that, I think it's very well designed. Now talking about the seats, they're very comfortable. You get a high perch driving position like you get in most SUVs. It's ventilated and it's powered too. The co-passenger seat, it gets ventilation, but it's adjustable manually. Now apart from that, the aircon controls, they're also touch based apart from the temperature control and the fan controls. So now we wish these were manual because sometimes you need to double check whether the button has been pressed or not. Now apart from that, you get wireless phone charging, you get ambient lighting, you get a panoramic sunroof, and of course you get an air purifier too. On the safety front, you get level 2 ADAS, 6 airbags, hill hold and ESP, tire pressure monitoring system and an electronic parking brake. Now talking about rear seat comfort, as you can see, knee room is not in abundance, but my knees aren't touching the front seat, so it's okay. Headroom though can be an issue if you're over 6 feet tall. Now this is a coupe SUV, so you get a sloping roofline. So it does tend to slope towards the rear, so headroom is an issue with all coupe SUVs, not just the Tata Curvv. Now talking about the width, I think it can accommodate 3 people quite comfortably. The seats are very comfortable, they've got the right amount of cushioning, the backrest angle is great. So overall, I think it's great, apart from the problem where if you're over 6 feet tall, your head might rub against the roof. Now talking about the boot space, you get a powered tailgate which opened. Wow, open sesame! So you get a powered tailgate, which is an added bonus, and you get a 500-liter boot capacity, which is more than the Hyundai Creta or the Kia Seltos. Now talking about the engine performance, you get 2 petrol options to choose from. You have a 1.2-liter turbo petrol and this, the 1.2-liter turbo petrol with direct injection. So you get 123 bhp and 225 Newton meters of torque. On the gearbox front, you have either a 7-speed twin clutch gearbox or this, the 6-speed manual. The power delivery is strong and the turbo kicks in nicely around 2000 rpm. What is also very impressive is the refinement in the TGDI engine. It's smooth all the way to the red line, and that is very impressive considering this is a 3-cylinder engine. You also get driving modes which alters the response of the engine and the steering. It's quick enough for highway overtakes and never lacking on inclines, which makes it great for long distances. The meaty mid-range means one does not have to rev it too much either. What isn't the best though is the gearbox. The clutch is light and a boon in the city, but the gear shifts feel rubbery and the long throws don't encourage enthusiastic shifting. I would recommend the automatic as the best gearbox for this brilliant engine. Now, talking about the ride and handling, Tata has always managed to impress us with its ride and handling combo, and the Tata Curvv is no different. The ride is comfortable over bad roads, and the high ground clearance means you don't have to worry about speed breakers or potholes. What also helps is that the suspension is pretty quiet and there's no rattles filtering into the cabin. Handling is pretty confident and the steering feedback is surprisingly good. It holds its line well around corners and the body roll is well controlled. But the suspension setup leans slightly towards stiff. So at low speeds or rough patches, you do feel a bit of the bumps, but that disappears as the speed increases. Now, the prices for the Tata Curvv, it ranges between 10 to 19.2 lakhs, and that slightly undercuts the competition like the Hyundai Creta and the Kia Seltos. In terms of design and comfort, the Curvv stands out. Its styling is distinctive and it drives well, especially in this TGDI variant. But when you talk about rear and overall space, the Hyundai Creta and the Kia Seltos still have an upper hand. But you do get Tata's solid safety credentials and solid build quality when it comes to the Curvv. You also get a range of engines to choose from, 2 petrols and diesel, with the TGDI being the pick of the choice when it comes to petrol. So if you want a sporty, stylish SUV with solid build quality, a decent feature list and, as you can see, a large boot, we think the Tata Curvv is an excellent choice.